One big NDIS change that is coming shortly is that unspent funds will not be rolled over. I'm a social worker, I have a law degree, I'm an NDIS participant myself, and I have a keen interest in politics. Now, I was looking up, so this happens February 1, 2027. So you will no longer receive a plan rollover where the funds roll over. Any unspent funds will be removed. And even if there's no variation to your plan and it's carried on in a sense, like that same plan, all the funds will be removed, and then the plan funding for this plan period will then be instated. So the reason for this is that I can see lots of different things with this. I see a lot of people with so much unspent funds. Now, when we have people with significant NDIS plans, I'm talking like $200,000 to $500,000 a year, and they're not using those funds, and it's rolled over and rolled over and rolled over yearly. That can lead to like $1, $2 million, $3 million sitting in their NDIS plan package that is allocated to them and is NDIS funding as per government, but the government can't get that money back in a sense and can't allocate it elsewhere. So I think that having funds not roll over anymore will be a way to see how much funds are actually being used by NDIS participants and not just sitting in their NDIS plan. So I don't think that's such a bad thing, but the thing that I think I'm looking at things is then the NDIS participants say that the reason why funds are rolling over in a sense and accumulating is because there's such long wait lists for local service providers, or there's no local service providers that meet their disability support needs. So, you know, they can't spend the money they want to. Another thing is if people have periods of illness or hospital stays or burnout or anything like that, that's another reason that funds aren't being spent. And then also people build up that money to then buy a significant NDIS support, and so that will no longer be able to happen, I guess. I do see this as being a good thing and helping with fraud, truly, because when you see someone with $200,000, $500,000 in their funding, providers, the sharks, they're circling, and people get taken advantage of so much. They put people in SILs who don't have SIL funding. They do wild things. It is so it's scary. And so I think having this kind of incentive in a sense to use your funding as it is allocated yearly will show what you're using and what you're not using, and then barriers to not being able to use it as well that the government can hopefully work on.